Okay, so what I'm doing here now is re-recording this video that I made before with me just talking. What I wanted to show here is this was right after rain. It was raining a lot this day. It rained a lot. It's pouring rain, and majority of the truck drivers are reckless. Okay, they just drive like they got a sports car. They think it's a sports car. They'll ride through the rain like it's like there's nothing they don't have a care in the world. So I wanted to show this video because this was after it rained a lot this day. It had pouring rain, and as I was going through Arkansas, this is Arkansas. Now this is a flat road. So as I'm riding through Arkansas, I saw a truck in the ditch. Now this on the over here on the side over here, you have farmland. So over there you have farmland, and on the bottom there, on this groove here, there's a water base where they let the water come down and the water goes over into the farmland. They literally flood it to flood the farmland so the farmland can have water. Now, as I was driving right after this pouring rain, after the rain was pouring that day, this is what I ran up and seen. I wanted to stop the video so you could see the truck is inside the ditch. Okay, I want you to see he's in the water. I just wanted to see it again. He is inside the water. So he came from here and he slid all the way down there. Now, the question is, this is a flat road. It's pretty much, we're going straight. There's no turn here, right? There's no turn. So he's not turning or anything like that where you're going to turn and then you're going to slide off the road and wind up where he's at. The question is, how did he get down there? How did that truck get down where he is? He is in the water. You can see the water right there at the edge of right where his wheels are at. You can see the water. My question is, how did he get down there from the road? Look how far he is from the road. We are here. Look where he's at. Look where my truck is. Look where he's at. Now, over here, you can't really see it, but there are lines going down, meaning he winded up sliding off the road. Now, my question is, how did he slide off the road if he's going straight? You're going straight. How do you wind up down there? He hydroplaned off the road because he was going way too fast and he just hydroplaned right off the road. One little turn of the truck, when you're going, over 70 miles, 75 miles an hour, these guys are totally reckless. They totally reckless. They are totally reckless. They drive the truck like it's a sports car. That's why I named the video It's Not a Sports Car. That's where he's at now. He is literally inside the water. If you look very carefully, he is in the water. Okay? He is literally in the water. Look where he's at. See the mud there? He slid all the way down there. How the hell do you get down there from the road up here? It's a straight road. The road is straight. How do you get down there? He hydroplaned off the road because he was going way too fast when it was pouring rain. This day was pouring rain, and that's what happened to him. And he winded up landing down there. There's another guy a couple of miles up the same day. This video was the same day. Okay? Uh, um, the video that I took of this day was the same as the last day. It wasn't not even I forgot what it was. A couple of this is the same day. This is still Arizona. Now remember, this is a straight. We're going straight. There's no turns. There are no turns. So the cops, as I'm driving down the road, this is what we find out. Cops are there. They got to pull everybody to go one side because there's somebody who winded up hydroplaning. Remember, straight road. What do you see? A straight road. It's straight. There's no turning. How do you wind up in the ditch? My question is, how do you wind up in the ditch? How do you go from this road from the road to the dirt? If the road is straight, there should be no reason why that truck winded up in the dirt. Look where it is. It's in the dirt. Look where he's at. Those RXO trucks are totally reckless drivers. They're totally reckless drivers. I see them all the time. I just let them go because I seen them tip over. I got video of them tipped over. I'm gonna show you the video in a few minutes, a few seconds from now. But this is look. How do you go on a straight road and wind up down there? That's the question I'm asking. How do you go? The road is straight. Now they gotta call a truck. They gotta pull him out. He's gonna get a ticket because he was speeding. Speeding. You wrecked your truck. Now this guy gotta come and pull you out. You gotta spend thousands of dollars on a straight road. Look. Road is straight. This is Arkansas. It's flat. There's no hills. There's no turns. How do you wind up going into the ditch? Because you're going way too fast when it's raining and you hydroplane right into the dirt. You lose control. Half an inch of water will hydroplane a truck. I don't care how heavy it is. You're going 75 miles an hour, you're going to hydroplane your ass right into the ditch. That's exactly what happens to these guys. Both of them, that's the same day. That's a couple of miles away from each other. Okay? So that's just a couple of miles away from each other. Both of them on a straight road. This is a straight road. Nothing here changed. Nothing here has changed and there's no turn. This was a windy day. The wind was very windy and it was blowing from left to right. Okay? The wind was blowing from the left to the right. So it's blowing on your right side. So it was blowing this way. Right? It's blowing this way. The wind was blowing against the truck this way. You lose control of the truck because you swerve. When the wind blows, you're going to swerve and you wind up in the ditch. This guy winded up in the ditch. It was a windy day. You're supposed to slow down, not go faster. You slow down. When it's windy, you slow down. So that way you do not hit, as I would say, if it's windy, you slow down. So that way your speed and the wind do not combine to knock you over. Okay, this one went a little too fast. So we're going to go back. So this guy, after he fails, I want you to see this truck. What happened to this truck? I just pretty much, this was already after I passed by, but it was still windy. This truck cracked in half. You can see it right there. It split in half. He tipped over and fell into the ditch because of the wind. The wind threw him right, and all his stuff came out. His truck is split in half. It's split like an egg. It's split in half. His truck was split in half. Okay? His truck is in half. It fell off the road and it cracked in half. And the truck, they bought another truck thinking they wanted to tow it away, but they decided, well, now it's funny because the minute I saw that one, on the other side of the road, there's another truck that had lumber on it, and the lumber flew all off because I guess the person was going too fast. So on the other side over here, so we're going, I don't remember which way I was going, north or south, but it's in the opposite direction. So the person we was going this way, the person on the other side, all the lumber fell off, which is right there. See? There's a truck, and all the lumber fell off. That's lumber. All the lumber fell off. Look at the guys picking it up. All the boards and all that stuff. You got to pick it all up. You brought another truck to take it on there. This is what's going on here. Because guys go way too fast instead of slowing down. Now, this was on a West Virginia. This is the most deadliest highway, I-64. It is West Virginia coming down these mountain hills. When you're coming down the hill, you got to make a turn. There's a truck on the side. It flipped over and almost slid off the mountain. Look at it. Okay? That truck is on its right side. It flipped over and it almost fell off the mountain. And got miles and miles and miles of traffic jam. Now this just traffic jam goes all the way back for miles and miles. Okay, because these guys want to be Speedy Gonzalez, and that's what happens to them. This is the stupidity of these drivers. Instead of slowing down, they speed up. It's not a sports car. It's a truck.